Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week. The Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Gators will kick it away to start us off. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Hands off to the left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Catch made over the middle. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. On first down, it's play action. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. You'll call for the fair catch here. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. Has the first down and more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. And he drops back in the gun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quick spin on the run.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Runs right over the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be...
He'll be taken down, marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Spins away from defenders. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
The end of the first quarter with the score, Florida 14, Texas Tech 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught quickly, finding some room at the 25. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get the seam with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the gain just good enough for a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 19 set to kick off.
This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made, a lot of space now. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the...
Oh, what a move to break into the clear. Physical run earns the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Running through the tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Powering right past the defender. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. The 30, past the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
21.
Returner decides to fair catch this. back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Looks slow that time.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28.
That makes the score Florida 35.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Minno's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
28.
Kick this away. Begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Powerful running here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
These linebackers better put on their big boy pads today facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run the option. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Oh, a reverse. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Great screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looks left and finds his target there. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He eludes the rush. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up on the play and taken down.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. He's moving out of the pocket now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Gators bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play from any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. The Red Raiders come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down.
He's looking deep here. Deep shot caught out of the 15. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Florida 49, Texas Tech 42.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking downfield, it's Fields. He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas Tech 42.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Linebackers shifting around now. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Game makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
offense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down out at the 46.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. For perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's escaping the pocket now. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Home crowd trying to make a difference on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.